Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Before I get started on the review for Justice League Apokolips War, or Justice League Dark Apokolips War, I want to give a shout out to Odin's Movie Blog. I just got a shirt from his Teespring, and man, this shirt is great. I mean, it's a very comfortable shirt too. Now, Odin's Movie Blog does movie reviews. Sometimes he does them on his secondary channel, Welcome to Asgard. He does live streams every Tuesday and Saturday. And it's very fun being in his live streams because he's one that is humble, and he also likes to interact with the chat. So if you guys like movies like I do, if you like learning about stuff like even theater knowledge, this guy has a wealth of knowledge about theaters and whatnot. And he also does entertainment news as well. So if you guys really want to see a good channel, check out Odin's Movie Blog. He does great stuff. Also check out his secondary channel, Welcome to Asgard. Now, with that out of the way, Justice League Dark Apokolips War. There's no way I can do this without spoilers, folks. So I will say full non-spoiler first, and it's going to be a short non-spoiler review first. This movie is good. Objectively, without bias, I would say this movie is 4.5 out of 5. It's that good. This movie has great writing. It has great acting and voice acting. The angles, cinematography in a cartoon is all freaking awesome. Even the CGI elements, because there is some small CGI elements in this, it's very well done. This movie is just a very well put together movie. The voice acting, the voice talent that they have for the DCAU, which is the animated DC universe, is just so freaking phenomenal. I mean, Jason O'Mara as Batman, a lot of people say Kevin Conroy is always going to be the best Batman. I'm sorry, but now that I've seen Jason O'Mara do Batman for a lot of movies, I'm starting to dig him a little bit more than the Kevin Conroy. I mean, yes, Kevin Conroy does a good Batman. Do not get me wrong. But I like Jason O'Mara's Batman a little bit better. And this whole... wow, dude. So, yes, if you guys want to see this movie, subjectively it's like 30 out of 5. I mean, that is how good and much I enjoyed this movie. It's just beyond expectations. Now, moviegoer, if you like the DCAU, or if you like Justice League movies and whatnot, this movie is dark, it's gritty, it's violent, it's nothing held back. It is not for kids. You'll love it. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. Now, with that out of the way, folks, I am going to go into spoilers now. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, click off the channel or click off the video and watch the movie, then come back. I'll give you 5 seconds to do it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Spoilers ahead, folks. The beginning of this movie is just freaking phenomenal. The Justice League decides to go preemptive, which is something that is rarely ever done. It's completely unheard of with the Justice League. They don't go preemptive. They're always reactionary. And it just goes to show you that if you go preemptive, it's not always going to work out, especially if it's against your nature. And yes, it doesn't, or it also helps when the person you're going preemptive against tends to have an inside view of what you're planning. Darkseid knew they were coming. He knew the Justice League was about to strike at his planet because of Cyborg, and it just went to shit. I mean, Paradooms is what they call them. Doomsday mixed with the parademons of Apokolips. And I gotta say, that is a very potent combination. Like I said, folks, they slaughtered he slaughtered them. He slaughtered the Green Lantern planet of Oa. It's like, oh, damn. This movie is just like pure Armageddon for the Justice League. Batman basically was twisted to Darkseid's minion. Oh my gosh. This movie held nothing back, folks. I mean, when people got gutted, they got gutted. You were seeing people getting ripped in half. You were seeing people getting torn apart. You were seeing violence on a level that is unheard of in a superhero movie. And it's refreshing to see something like that. I mean, superhero movies, yes, you want to attract the kids, but it's something good for adults to see as well. And I gotta say, this movie truly delivered. I mean, the final battle between Trigon and Apokolips, right before the end of the movie, holy shit. It's like, damn, man. You held nothing back. The brutality. Oh my god, man. It was just pure awesomeness. Now, yes, like I said in the non-spoiler part, objectively, it's 4.5 out of 5. There could have been a little bit good or a little bit better things here and there. But for the most part, this movie is very well put together. One of the greatest lines I loved in this movie was when Damian Wayne, just before he died in Bruce's arms, Batman's arms, he said, "Remember, father, justice, not vengeance." When Damian Wayne, the kid who has been a vengeful person all his life, tells his father that should tell you something. It is just pure awesome to see that sort of Damian come full circle to the fact that he is willing to finally, even at his last breath, he's reminding his father not to become a killer. And it is so beautiful because Damian Wayne himself is somebody who would kill. I mean, he may not do it now that he was Robin, but still. Also, seeing Raven in white was freaking beautiful. I mean, Raven is one of my favorite characters in the DC Comics. She is my favorite female character in DC Comics. So, yeah. I mean, this movie was just so great. The ending where the Flash, has to basically create another Flashpoint. It's like, I mean, how would they fix this? I mean, you couldn't fix this sort of damage. Because, one, you don't know how, they never really explain, or rather, Cyborg never tells them, because I don't think even he knew, that Cyborg, or that Darkseid was watching the Justice League through him. So, he couldn't go back to that moment and call off the attack. He just couldn't. Because you don't know the cause. So, him having to do a hard reset, another Flashpoint, yeah. It would have to cause, or he would have to do a hard reset. And yes, nobody would know. I mean, except for Barry, maybe. He would know. And hopefully he would guide the Justice League so that they don't make the same mistakes. But oh my gosh, this movie was just so freaking awesome, folks. Top marks all. Wow. I mean, if you really like brutal battles, this is definitely a movie for you to watch. Anyway, folks, that's going to be the video. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below if you've seen Justice League Dark Apokolips War. You all are freaking amazing and beautiful people. Also, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. If you guys get me to 500, the hat comes off. So, get me to 500 if you can. Anyway, folks, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.